Attorney Alexa Blackmon has been named one of the Florida Bar's 36 under 36 and is quickly becoming a standout in the profession. With a sharp legal mind and a clear sense of purpose, she's leading with vision and heart. We are excited to have Attorney Alexa Blackmon with us today. So good to see you.
So good to see you. Thank you for having me.
So what does it mean? Well, first of all, let's back up and tell us about your journey to this particular moment, because you've been practicing for a few years now. So tell us about your journey to this point in the practice.
Yes. Well, I'll start just a little bit before I became barred. During my time in law school, I had the opportunity to hold 3 different internships in the entertainment law space, as well as with the Florida Supreme Court. And then after that, I ended up moving out to California. Once I moved out to California, I had dreams of taking the California bar. At the time, I was working for a water district out there, and at the same time pursuing an online LLM program. Mm-hmm. And then COVID happened, and at that point, I decided to pack up and come back home to Florida. It's where my family is at. And that's what really catapulted me into my career. I took the Florida bar exam, passed that, and I began my first work experience in Tampa at a firm that's known to be within big law. There I gained corporate governance experience as well as mergers and acquisitions. And then that led me to my next experience, which is now more so internal under the general counsel's office. I work with new business as far as reviewing for conflicts and drafting any waivers that are necessary. So a part of that work led me into just really getting involved in the Tampa community. I started getting involved with the Georgia Edgecombe Bar Association. And from there, that's where I had the opportunity to serve under the Florida Bar, be a part of the Florida Bar's Council to Council Mentoring Program, as well as with the Georgia Edgecombe Bar Association. I was chair of our inaugural judicial reception, and I also had the opportunity to work with the Young Lawyers section heavily, which gave rise to the different positions that I was able to work under, and now being press secretary. And I'm just really grateful for the recognition from the Florida Bar, being 36 under 36, to show that in a short time span, how I was able to get involved and make a difference in the community.
Wow, let's unpack that. So first, what I heard is that, and congratulations again. First, what I heard is that being a new attorney in this space, it takes a lot to move to the West Coast. Mm-hmm. And then I know we met as fellow music attorneys years ago, and I do recall you volunteering and doing so. I'm hearing service is a big part. And I'm glad you touched on that, because in law school, one of the questions we had to answer in our personal statements was, what do you think about the role of community service in the practice of law? And I heard that throughout what you just said. And those are a great variety of experiences that you had, from music to conflict checks and big law and mergers and acquisitions.
Yes.
You said that's awesome. And I want you to share probably what are your takeaways even from that? What's different than what you expected it would be?
I will say it's different. First I have a heart for service, and that's ultimately what started my involvement outside of just the day-to-day work. And with that, becoming involved with the Bar Association, one of the things I find funny now is it seems like every position I would run for as far as being elected, I wasn't selected, but I ended up serving in a different position. Mm-hmm. And for me, I say that to say it's not about the title being held, it's about what is the capacity you have with the title you're given to create and make an impact.
I love that.
And so for me, I truly just wanted to get involved, work with the students. Myself being inspired when I was younger, I enjoyed the opportunity to attend different career and expo seminars that were being held for high school students. I had the opportunity to explain to them my passion for the law and also help them as far as if they had any questions about pursuing the law one day, if it's even a tiniest little interest on their mind, just sparking that flame. And with that, partnering in the community, meeting like-minded individuals, networking locally and internationally, where we met with Beasley. I definitely enjoyed that opportunity as well. So I'm currently serving as press secretary, and with that, I enjoy the opportunity to handle the outreach aspect of it as far as on social media and also within the press to inform the community of the different events we have going on, whether that be a Know Your Rights legal workshop or it's something more focused on the students as far as giving out annual scholarships. That's something I'm most proud of on my journey of influence.
We appreciate you coming to share about your journey and your pivot and sort of what you intend to do next. And what it sounds like is you intend to serve and add value, which is amazing. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Wow. Attorney Blackmon's journey reminds us that leadership has no age requirements, only passion, dedication, and vision. Stay with us. More on Legal Connections is coming up.